Hi, Sudis. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video where a Hispanic man was talking about how some of them, Hispanics, are able to connect to Donald Trump. Why? Because they have internalized racism and all that. And some of them also feel like they are very religious, and they also feel like Donald Trump is also religious. So not even knowing that some people go to church but don't know anything about the word and all God, right? And some of them also believe so much in Republicans, like they feel like Republican is going to set them, and that they are covered under Republican, right? But now they all can see how far, I mean, they've been dealing with a lot of them, and at the same time letting them know their true color. One thing I have been saying is that the Republicans, or should I say Donald Trump, it's really very, very outspoken when it comes to the kind of person he is. It is not subtle. It's something that they talk about, they speak about. It's either you believe or you do not believe, right? So now I feel like a lot of them are already turning back. For those that are turning back, better for you. For those that said it is either this party or nothing, I really hope that with that thing you are looking for as a minority, I hope you find it. Let's get into this video.
If you're an American citizen and you're planning on voting on these elections, you need to hear this first. I don't care what the media is saying. I don't care what your mom and dad say. I don't care if you're black, white, green, brown, yellow. I don't care what the current administration says. If you really love this country, you need to vote Trump. If you really care about the United States of America, you need to vote for Trump. This ain't personal. You may not like Trump, but right now, he's the only valid option. Take it from a Cuban guy like me, who actually lived communism and knows how it really is. Donald Trump is not a dictator nor a communist. He doesn't want to take away women's rights, and he doesn't for sure want to take away gay people's rights. He wants to stop the madness in this country. He just wants to stop kids from being mutilated. And let's just be honest for 1 second. Why in the world would you vote for Kamala Harris? She doesn't believe in the American dream. She doesn't believe in God either. She doesn't care about Christmas spirit, and she hates capitalism. She definitely will lead the United States of America into war. Again, vote for the guy who's gonna bring peace for us all. You need to vote for the guy who actually did a great job while he was in office. Why would you want 4 more years of the same shit that's been going on for the past 4? There's only 3 days left for you to prove that you actually have a brain that actually works. And as I always say, this is just my opinion. Let me see what you think here in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember, Trump 2024.
Latinos, what the hell have Republicans done to win our vote?
Well, mira, if that's not a loaded question, I don't know what is. But the answer is simple. We're talking Trump, colonialism, classism, racism, capitalism, and religion. They all come into play. When Trump came into office, he was not only speaking directly to white supremacists in America, he was resonating with the come mierdas in the Latino community and people who suffered from internalized racism from all races. If you had wealth during the Trump presidency, then you were absolutely duped into believing that the Republican Party was going to do everything it could to maintain your wealth. And Latinos and Hispanos from all around the world were hit differently with this message. If you're a come mierda Latino or Hispano who thinks you're better than anybody else, you are absolutely going to vote for Trump. There is a subset of Latinos who believe so deeply into religion where they believe that coming closer to whiteness and purity brings them closer to God. I saw wealthy Latinos pandering to Trump because they felt that he was going to do everything in their power to maintain their wealth. Republicans also pushed this communist socialist agenda to speak to Cubans. Republicans kept speaking to Cubans like, you remember what it was like living in a communist socialist country, don't you? Cuba, is that the way you want America to become? Because Cubans have a mixed command economy, they thought that what they were experiencing was truly communism and socialism, which both are completely separate from each other. But not many people want to use Google. You had wealthy come mierda Puerto Ricans in the mountains of Puerto Rico who just don't give a shit about anybody but their wealth and themselves. They voted for Trump. And a ton of Latin Americans voted for Trump because there's still such a love for the crown in those countries. The Republican Party ran off the ignorance and played off the emotions of many Latinos and Hispanos in this country and all around the world. If colonialism was truly taught properly all around the world, then every country would understand the involvement America has had in creating such corrupt systems all around the world, all in the name of capitalism.
Do you understand that none of you will get that way? Do you guys understand the consequences of what you...
Yet somehow, any black person that talks about race in this motherfucking country is racist. Any black person who talks about fucking race on this application hates white people. School board meetings filled with fucking white folks talking about CRTs can make white kids feel bad about the white skin, so much so that they're gonna put all the fucking shoe polish in the house on. Really? I hope they all get stuck like that. And then they have to go to school. But hey, it's fucking Utah. And I am the racism problem. So, if reverse racism is a thing, are these people reverse racism? In the immortal words of Michael Jordan, fuck them kids. I'm getting in my wheelhouse. This is a conversation from a man to men about us, about men. I want black men to pay a particularly close attention to what I'm about to say. So, Takeoff was killed last night. But he was not the only one. In fact, we have no idea how many men died last night from violent means. We have no idea how many men will die tonight by violent means. Just like we will not know how many men will die tomorrow night by violent means. But we do know that it will happen. And usually, that violence, those violent means, will be done at the hands of another man. A couple of weeks back, a sister came on here and told black men they need to go to therapy, and a bunch of black men got in their feelings because of the way she said it. But they completely missed what she said, which is, we need to go to therapy. I have said all along, toxic masculinity is a problem. Because masculinity as a whole has never been defined. So if it's never been defined, how do you know if it's broke or not? A lot of us, myself included, have lived off of the tropes of masculinity. We have never gotten to the definition of what it is. And if you live off of tropes long enough, you will think those tropes are what define it, when in actuality, no, it's not. And sadly, that undefined nature is what's killing us. Masculinity has always been broken. Men have always found a way to think that violence is the answer and guns are the way. We have men sitting around talking about civil wars now as if the first one was so great. But the fact remains, men are broken. All of us. You cannot fix what you do not know is broken. And you did not know it's broken because you've never defined it in the first place. Maybe we all do need to go and talk about this. Or we can keep pretending like this is what masculinity is, while more of us die.
Individuals who wish to remain verified, $20 a month.
And here I am, banned from Twitter. Because I said a coon got a coon about Candace Owens. I have almost 900,000 followers over here on TikTok. I could probably get about that much over on Twitter. I probably won't be verified here, just like I won't be verified over there. And $20 a month to be verified. Oh, Elon, Never stop being that melted-faced child of apartheid, trying to make an extra buck. But you're a self-made billionaire. Oh, you stupid motherfucker. Some fucking unaware ass people got life twisted in the motherfucker. So allow me to help your ass out. It is not the job nor the responsibility of motherfuckers who have been the victims of racism to solve racism. So please stop asking black, brown, and indigenous people to solve a problem they've been the victims of and was here long before they fucking got here, and they've had to exist in it and try to thrive while that motherfucker sits in the room. You want to solve racism? Talk to the motherfucking racists. It is not the job nor the responsibility of the Jewish community to solve anti-Semitism. They have been the victims of it. They have had to thrive while it's sitting fucking in existence. You want to solve anti-Semitism? Talk to the motherfuckers who are being anti-Semitic. Ask them to fix it. It is not the job nor the responsibility of Muslims across the world to solve your fucking problem with Islamophobia. They just want to live their lives like every fucking body else. They want to worship their God. Just because you don't understand does not make that a them problem. That makes it a you fucking problem. You want to solve Islamophobia? Talk to the motherfuckers who are being Islamophobic. It is not the job nor the responsibility of black, brown, and indigenous women to solve womanhood. Why do women keep voting against us? Ask the motherfuckers that keep voting against y'all. It is not every woman's responsibility to be fucking Wonder Woman and fix womanhood. You need to be directly asking the motherfuckers, why are you voting against us? It is not the responsibility of the LGBTQIA+ community to solve right-wing dogma. It's the motherfuckers with the goddamn book. These people just want to live their fucking lives. Just because you have a doomsday scenario in your fucking head where a bunch of trans people go into a goddamn public bathroom and rip your child apart does not make it a problem in the LGBTQIA+ community. That's a you problem, not a them problem. You fucking fix it. Caitlyn Jenner is not a fucking pure representation of fucking transhood. You know why? Because Caitlyn Jenner only looks out for Caitlyn Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner's fucking interests. She has not tried to advance anything about transhood. That woman is not a fucking great representation. She's a fucking mouthpiece. Stop asking people who are the victims of these problems in America to fix the problems in America when they've been the victims of the problems in America. It's not their fucking job. If you are a progressive Christian, it's not your job to fix right-wing Christians. It's the job of the fucking right-wing Christians to get their fucking heads out of their ass and figure it out themselves. Stop asking the victims to do all the damn work.
So on, you get the point. Let's go, shall we? Oh, no! Oh, well, let's go.
You show all the billboard plaques. They should have pictured Donald Trump. Dog, I bet not ever hear anybody ever say anything about me hanging up Bane or Superman or Black Panther, nothing. Nada. Not when this motherfucker walking around here with a painted Donald Trump picture in his room. My fictional characters don't know a damn thing about me because they're fictional. This motherfucker hung up somebody that couldn't point his ass out of a police lineup. We don't know Adam. Adam's not cool. We don't know Calhoun. Calhoun. What? We don't know him. We don't know him. Fake news. Fake news. Dumbass.
They need to look harder at the lies of Blue Anon, because Blue Anon, the dangerous media.
All right. Okay. I can't be mature about that. I can't. Tell me I'm not the only one that had a dirty thought when she said Blue Anon. It's not just me. Stop looking at me like that. Come on. The woman said Blue Anon. I thought she meant glue it on. I thought she meant I blew the condom on. I blew it on. Come on, people. Hey, it's not just me. Okay? You nasty motherfuckers, y'all thought it too. Y'all thought the same thing. As soon as you heard Blue and on, you come on, man. And no, I will not be in this immaturity boat by my motherfucking self. You motherfucker climb in, grab an oar, fuck out of here with this shit.
So this
Blue
is
and
all I
on.
got from this video. I love the fact that the video is compact, like they compile some certain things together. But I am going to start dissecting it from the first person who talked about black, not just like his own people, Hispanic, Mexicans, and all of that. The truth is that a lot of people. I mean, the person that was asking why are Republicans why did they do to win? Yeah, what did Republicans do to win their vote and all that? And I am going to say that as some people are very good at voting against their own interest. Sometimes I feel like it's people not being aware. But at a point, I found out that they are absolutely aware of what they are doing, but they choose to vote maybe the wrong candidate, or they always make the bad decision, right? I love the fact that a lot has really been happening, within this short period that is remaining for election to happen. And some people are also showing themselves and letting people know who they are by we all can see some racist comments flying around and all that. And one thing I'm going to say is that you all know that Mexican, or should I say Hispanics, are so good at voting against their own interest. And I remember what happened in Florida. I mean, during the period that they voted for Florida, was for Ron DeSantis, right? And we all remember what Ron DeSantis did in Florida, where he all of a sudden said that he doesn't want to see, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, if I am not mistaken, there because they are illegal. And mind you, these people are majority the people that do that are into constructions. They do farm work and all that, and they are usually they are very efficient when it comes to working, and yeah, they are very efficient. I think that is what I should use, right? And majority of them knew that the person that they are going to vote for is a fascist, and maybe the person is not good for them, but they will still go ahead and do it. Because, with everything going on, I see some of them, Puerto Ricans, right, coming out also to say that they are not offended by the joke that happened at the Madison Square. A lot of them coming out to say that if you are reading minutes into the jokes, that you are on your own. The reality is that majority of them also, excuse me, sorry about that. Majority of them also knew, right, that whatever happened there was not a good one. And some already kind of knew that if peradventure they vote for this man, I mean, it's really not going to be so good. Unfortunately, some people already voted for him because, some people did early vote and all that, which is okay. No much ado, no need for worrying and troubling yourself. But this is also an eye opener for people to to choose their leader wisely, because your leader will either impact you in a good way or in a bad way. And some of you already know the circumstances surrounding your state, right? Which is one of the reasons why you should really be very smart in who you are voting for, and or your families, because some people have families, some people can vote, but maybe their families, siblings, or parents cannot vote, probably because they are not legal, right? So what are you doing to better the lives of the people, or the ones that have lived probably for some years there, and yeah, those that have lived for years, right? What are you doing to better them? Because you all already know that there will be mass deportation, in the sense that they will be sending so many people home. And you can imagine people that do not they say they are Christians, but they know nothing about the Bible, right? They said that they are good people, but their behavior will tell you if they are good or not, These are not the kind of people that people should vote for. And Whatever. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. But what I'm going to say is that people really need to be very careful, like, on who they are voting for, and make sure you do the right thing. Then I am going to talk about black men. I mean, like, Shop Thomas talked about black men going for therapy and all that. And I think there is also need for therapy. I mean, like, you can force people to go for therapy. But if you think there is need for you to go for therapy, I hope you do the needful, right? And I mean, election is almost here. If you have not done early votes, please make sure you vote. Make sure you exercise your right because, it is really going to be tough and just do the right thing, right? And for those that have voted, thank you all so much for doing the right thing because, I mean, you might not know the kind of, I mean, like by voting, you are unlocking so many things. And I really look forward to a happy ending for especially people that look like me and other minority groups who are also looking for a way to find a better life or, have a better say or like have like to those that are working towards this the system that has been oppressing them. So I am really hoping that it goes well. And for those women who are used to voting against their own interests because they feel like they cannot relate to our problem or there is no need jumping into our own boss because why do I have to jump into your own boss when our own boss is still great? So I am really hoping that you all have a turn around this time around because if I am not safe, you absolutely will not be safe. And the best we can do is to come together and make sure that all of us are safe. I hope some people understand this, and I hope this will be like a call for action. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.